My name is Sam. I moved to Los Angeles when I was only 15 years old, and I had one focus in life: making it big so I can have all the luxuries in life and enjoy myself. I finished my higher education and started dental practice when I was only 29 years old. It was a bright spring day on a relatively slow day at the office. I had just started my practice and things were going well. I usually dedicated my Tuesdays to see various reps and to attend the office administrative tasks. I was on top of the world. Successful, happy, popular, and of course, a doctor. I was just missing that special person to share it all with. And that Tuesday, in the middle of April, everything changed.
Hi, I'm here to see Dr. Danielpour. Can you tell him Sarah Farah is here to see him?
Sarah Farah, a sales rep from Patterson, a dental supply distributor, walks in.
We spoke on the phone.
We had spoken a few times on the phone, but this was the first time we had actually met in person.
Nice to meet you.
As soon as she walked in, my heart skipped a beat. She was presenting the sales material, and I was standing there mesmerized.
Okay, so Sarah, this looks great. I'm sure you can get a better price once we get all the deals finalized.
Yeah, I'm sure I can work something out.
What are you doing for the rest of the day? What's your schedule like?
Oh, I'm just seeing a few clients on the west side, and then I'm just heading home.
Well, listen, it's my day off, and I was wondering if you wanted to maybe go get some coffee and go over some of the numbers one more time. Yeah, so how about 6, and I'll text you the address?
Okay.
I could not believe she had accepted the date. I felt like I had struck the lucky 7. That evening, we had a nice long talk, and from there, one call after another, one date after another, and I felt like the luckiest man alive. I was on cloud 9. Sarah was everything I wanted in a girl and more. Day after day, date after date, and 2 years passed. I fell more and more in love with Sarah, so much that I had no doubt she was my one and only. I started speaking to get advice from my old friend Zach.
Hello, this is Zach.
Zach was a bit older than me, and we met in college.
Sam, how's it going?
He's always been a very successful serial entrepreneur, so I looked up to him. He was my go-to guy for all my life advice. Even though he had a more traditional religious view in life, a complete opposite of me, yet his advice always hit a strike with me.
How's Sarah? Tell me what's up with Sarah.
Well, it's been 2 years since we started going out, and since the last time we talked and all, and I think I'm ready to pop the question.
Question? What question?
Come on, man. What do you mean, what question? I want to ask her to marry me.
It's not April, man. Come on.
Dude, hey, Zach, I'm serious.
You're serious. Wait, am I talking to the Sam Danielpour?
Dude, I'm not pulling your leg. I'm ready.
No way. All right, okay. I am so happy. I never pictured you the settling down type, but it sounds like you're taking this seriously.
And finally, the big day arrived. Sarah always enjoyed romantic walks next to the beach, so what better place to pop the question? Sarah, from the moment we met, I knew that we were supposed to be together for the rest of our lives. Sarah, will you marry me?
Yeah, of course.
We called Zach and went to celebrate. Zach treated us to a very nice dinner.
Sam, what's the plan?
The plan is to get married in a year, and then we're going to do it in Hawaii.
I'm talking about your life. I'm talking about your marriage.
I don't know. I guess we're just going to get a condo and live together and be happy. What else is there to it?
There's a lot more to successful marriage than a lot of money and a big house.
After getting engaged, our dates started becoming different. Instead of what movie or bar to go to, Sarah always wanted to just talk. How many kids? What about holidays? Should we attend services on Shabbat? Let's get a condo in the more Jewish area of town so we can meet other couples like us. Let's read this book together. But I did not have the slightest interest. I just wanted to have fun and never found this stuff important. A few months passed by and one day I got a text from Sarah. We need to talk. Meet me at 6.
Sam, all I'm asking is for us to give these advices a chance. Our parents, our grandparents, their parents, they kept these traditions and they had great marriages and they were happy. Now we're just going to throw them all away without even knowing what they are or the reasons behind them?
Sarah, come on. I mean, you're smart, you're educated. This is outdated. This is an antique. I mean, we live in the 21st century. All right, here. Want me to summarize this? Here, I'll summarize it for you. So let's see. Okay. Be a good person. Okay. Make money. All right, doing pretty well. And have fun. Come on, all this stuff. Give me a break. Do this. Don't do that. Eat this. Don't eat that. And then you're married? Come on. I mean, this isn't for us. I gotta go to the bathroom. I'll be back. Leave dinner? I mean, come on. What did I do? Come on. Next day, I was really out of it. Hey, Stephanie? Yeah. No, I'm gonna have to cancel all my appointments for today. I continued calling and texting Sarah, but I was not getting an answer. I was never let down in any relationship, and I felt such a void inside of me. I was losing it. I decided to email Sarah, and a couple hours later, I received a video response from her.
Sam, all my life, I've been looking to find meaning, to find myself, to know who I am. Every day, I wake up and I struggle through daily life, wondering, why am I here? What's my purpose? And then you came into my life, and I was so sure that you shared my ideology and struggle for a better, committed lifestyle. But are you? Marriage takes work. Marriage takes commitment. Marriage takes change. It takes a strong foundation so that we can raise our kids and make them proud of who they are. Have you ever thought that there's so much more to life than just making money? I've told you so many times that this is important to me, but you don't seem to care, and it's all a game to you. Sam, I understand that you might see this new lifestyle as constraining and limited, but honestly, I've never felt more free, more alive, more committed. But ideology and tradition and spirituality need to be a part of our home. And you think these ideologies are brainwashing and gimmicks, but the truth is we are brainwashed. I mean, look at us. We leave our house every day with brand names stuck on us. Names of people we've never met, people we don't know and never will know. The next thing you hear is they committed suicide, despite all their money. I don't want to be a statistic. I don't want to be another Hollywood story.
After watching the video, I was beside myself, and I immediately went to Zach's office.
Let me call you back. Sam, what are you doing here? Is everything okay?
Sarah left me.
What? What did you do to her?
I didn't do anything. She says stuff like, "Oh, I found myself. I want to start celebrating holidays." You know, now she says that I'm not ready to start a family. I'm not ready to start a home. She wants me to turn around my whole belief system. I was raised on these ideologies, and I'm not going to just give them up. I'm entitled to them. I love her, man. I want to spend the rest of my life with her. I just don't know why she's acting like this. I mean, think about it. I'm 33, okay? I have friends, I have family, everyone I know, we all share the same lifestyle. And I'm supposed to just give that up? Let them go?
Didn't I tell you marriage life takes commitment and change? You guys need to learn to work together. You can't make demands. You have to respect each other's opinions. A marriage, you need to learn to make sacrifice. And do it with love.
And we talked for 2 hours. How do you know so much, man? How did you get to be such a well-rounded guy?
Everyone has a go-to person, a life coach. I have mine.
Who is he?
Well, it's not just one, but there's a few.
So, can I talk to them?
These guys aren't just, your day-to-day Dr. Phil kind of counselors. I mean, the one guy I click with very well. I've been seeing him for years.
Can I have his number? Is he affordable?
He doesn't charge.
Zach made an appointment, and I went to meet Rabbi Shlomo Zergeri. I walked into Kollel, and there he was. He greeted me with a huge smile, like he knows me. We started talking, and I told him everything that happened with Sarah. Frankly, I had my guard up, and I couldn't believe I'm speaking to a rabbi about my relationship. So, I just want to start by saying I'm not at all a religious guy. Religion and me do not click. I don't like being restricted or brainwashed. So I'm only here because my friend Zach told me to come to fix my relationship. I mean, what does a rabbi know about relationships? Soon, I was proven wrong. Oh, so wrong. The wealth of knowledge and Shlomo's view blew me away.
So, Sam, first of all, let me tell you. I'm not here to make you religious. I'm here to give you the options. You're going to choose for yourself. I'll give you the information. Whatever you need to know. Then it's up to you. It's like you go, sort of, you go to a restaurant. They give you a menu. You like the food, you eat it. You don't like the food, you don't eat it. That's all. If it clicks with you, you got it.
I made an appointment with him so we can continue the conversation. The best part was that my office was close to Kollel, so I could stop by a few days a week to talk and to learn from his wealth of knowledge. To my surprise, he knew about everything. The latest trends, the latest news, the latest tech gadgets, consumer reports, and everything. Based on Zach's recommendation, I gave the lines of communication to him, and I let him speak to Sarah and let her know the progress I was making.
Hey, I've seen you around here. What's your name?
Sam.
Sam, nice to meet you. My name is Rabbi David Cohen.
Hi.
Hi. What brings you here?
I started liking it here, so I've been coming trying to fix my relationship, you know.
Soon, everyone started noticing me at Kollel. They came up to me and introduced themselves and even offered to help me with any questions I might have. I even started getting Shabbat invitations. This was not how I played it out in my mind. I was getting satisfaction that filled a void inside of me. A void I never knew existed. I now understand what Sarah felt, and I wish I had listened to her before all the heartaches. But hey, it's never too late. Sarah and I also started premarital classes with Rabbi Levi Chaim. The classes really opened up my eyes into what it really takes to have a successful marriage and my role as a husband.
Five years later, Sarah and I have two beautiful children together, living a fulfilling lifestyle that has helped us become good people, help others, be true to our traditions and values that our parents and grandparents practiced for years. And we're having fun, too.
Vayehi vayehi bishur melech beitasef rasheam Vayehi vayehi bishur melech beitasef rasheam Kulanu yachad yachad shiftei Yisrael.
You come to Kollel, they Rabbanim treat you like a king, and they give you this ahava, and they shower you with love.
I initially got involved with the Kollel as a first year in college, and my uncle encouraged me to come start learning with Rabbi Tzigon Kohanim, which initially I was a little hesitant to, but I came to love, and week after week we were learning and talking about everything from Shabbat to Torah to whether it's even real. And
I think Yachad has done an incredible job at addressing the needs of the women in the community. Specifically, there are two events that I really enjoy. One of them is the monthly Rosh Chodesh dinners planned by Mrs. Nagar Ahamzadeh, where she brings a speaker to talk about things that are really relevant to the women of the community. And she plans a lavish dinner for us that really helps us physically and spiritually just have an outlet for ourselves. The other one is the Sephardi Halachot Shiur by Rabbi Shlomo Zargari, where we go into in-depth details of the Sephardi Malachot of Shabbat as well as Yom Tov. And they're just both great, wonderful opportunities for us to grow as a community.
Rabbi Shmuel is an especially inspiring figure for me. Him and his wife, all the great work that they do in the community, putting on different Shabbatons and hosting dinners. It's really nice to see how they bring different people in the community together.
For the Yachad Kollel in particular, because I get to learn with Rabbi Shem Tov once a week, learning the laws of the Shabbat. And by doing that, it enables me both to learn around my own busy schedule as a working man, and it also gives me a time to relax and get my mind off of the busy pressures of work and making a living.
I have the privilege of studying with Rabbi Aryeh. Every time I come, I get this boldest dose of emunah that inspires me. And when you get inspired, you are in a spirit. And life is peaceful.
What Rachel does with the women in UCLA is that she helps guide us through life if we have any questions. I think this program is important for girls my age because it helps them through life and it guides them with any subject and any matter of life that they are wondering upon. Rachel is always available for me when I call her. It's very easy for me because I am a student. She comes to my campus, she comes to UCLA, and she's there for me anytime I need her to be.
10 years ago, while I was attending high school, my father said, you should have a Torah class once a week at least. And I said, okay, let's do it. He introduced me to Rav Shlomo Zagari here at the Kollel, and that's how everything began. And really, he guided me through everything, through my whole life, and brought me here today. Every Sunday for the last 10 years, I've been learning here at the Kollel with Rav Shlomo, and it's been really amazing. It's had such a great effect on my life.
You know, just what we learn as kids, what we learn as kids from our families are great, but we don't necessarily learn all the whys. We learn the whats. We learn what to do, when to do. We don't really learn why we're doing any of these things, why we believe in any of these things. And so for me to have that experience was amazing.
I've known Rabbi David Cohen for the last 2 years. I met him at the beginning of my 4th year at UCLA. And it was Israel week, and he was sitting on one of the tents, and he just approached me, and we started talking about what my general interests were and how he can maybe connect me with some resources on campus for medicine. I was really interested in what he had to say. So for me, it's important to learn because I come from a background that's more so secular, and I didn't have much learning in my life. And once I got introduced to that aspect of learning and learning about the Torah and the hidden meaning behind everything, I was really interested in exploring that avenue. And with Rabbi, it was much easier to do that, and he would make sure to call me every week or so to see if we can meet up. And he really pushed me to make sure that I would maintain that learning.
If the Kollel was not here, God forbid, I would not be here today. There's no way I'd be receiving such an award at all, because it's truly been the Kollel that has guided me through every angle of my life to get here today. And a community without the Kollel is really not a real community.
What wouldn't have happened if I met David, I would have still been in the similar secular background that I grew up in and not had this deeper appreciation for Judaism that I now
Listen, don't take my word. Try this. They have full money back guarantee, even if they cover your shipping and handling.
נבוא ביחד בשיר ואמן, נרקוד